The New York Mets, they debuted their upgraded bullpen in a 2-1 win over the Reds yesterday. It was a very wet, very rainy game. I caught a couple innings of it. Johan Santana looked pretty strong. He fought through all of the wind and rain. He got the win. And K-Rod, Francisco Rodriguez, he got his first save in a Mets uniform after breaking the seasonal saves record last year when he was with the Angels. Much better bullpen work. They went 3.5. I think it was 3 1/3 scoreless innings. Whereas last year they'd given up, I think it was 18 games that they'd been leading after the 6th inning. So maybe, who knows, Mets fans? Maybe this will be their year to actually make the playoffs.
Maybe.
Maybe.
A lot of analysts are picking them for the.
It's a very crowded NL East situation this year. Very crowded. A lot of good teams in there. The other New York team, however, did not have quite the debut they were looking for. CC Sabathia, the big free agent pitcher that the Yankees picked up, he gave up 6 runs, 8 hits, 5 walks, threw 2 wild pitches in just 4 1/3 innings while not getting a single strikeout at all. The Yankees lost 10-5 to the Orioles. Mark Teixeira, the other big free agent pickup that they got, he went 0 for 4. He did get 1 walk, though. He left 5 runners on base. I think he left 2 on in his last at bat when the Yankees were only down 6-5. So, not a very pretty day for the Yankees. CC just like he didn't know where the plate was. He's just, if you look, the ball is just could have just gone just about anywhere out of his hand.
Yeah, I did catch a few innings of that game. I don't know, the Yankees didn't look that great at all.
It kind of reminds me of Dontrell Willis last year for the Tigers, especially early on. I mean, it really did, because they're both left-handers. They both kind of had, that jerky, delivery system, and I mean, CC was, he couldn't find his spots at all, so it was just not a very good day. The Orioles, it looks like they're the other dark horse basically in the AL this year. So it's, right, that's what it's at least. So they have a very nice core of young players that they've worked up through the system, and now we're just starting in the major leagues. So it'll be an interesting look at the AL East, especially after last year when the Rays did some damage.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be an interesting season there in the AL East. You were asking about if there were any games on TV today.
ESPN.
Not on the ESPN family of networks today. However, the Tigers, of course.
Well, I knew the Tigers, but I was asking about the White Sox and Royals specifically, because I didn't know if their game was on ESPN.
No games on ESPN today.
Yeah, there are. They have the Red Sox Rays at 4. It might not be on the schedule, postponed.
Okay, well, it didn't say anything about that either on ESPN's website or on TV Guide.
Well, they were advertising it today, though.
All right, that very well could be.
Yesterday.
FSN has the Tigers at 7, Tigers at Blue Jays, and that's channel 33 if you're here on campus. And on WGN, the Cubs are taking on the Astros at 8 p.m.
Which should be a good game. Speaking of the Cubs, Carlos Zambrano got his first win on opening day after 5 attempts. The Cubs took a 4-2 win over Houston. He went into the 7th inning, allowed only 1 run and 5 hits. Roy Oswalt, who was very good in the World Baseball Classic, did not have quite a good game. He took the loss. I think he only gave up 3 runs the entire game. He did give up a lead-off homer, though, to Alfonso Soriano. And he also gave up another home run to Aramis Ramirez. So he wasn't quite as dominant as what Houston was hoping for, but looked good.
Okay. Hopefully the Cubs will have a good season this year and maybe break the curse, perhaps.
No, probably not.
I hope so.
No, probably not.
I don't know. You don't think so?
Yeah, probably not.
Well, I hope they do. I don't know if they will.
They had their shot in
Been too
03. They lost it to the Marlins. It's their fault.
Yes.
Yep.
Can we blame it on Bartman?
No,
Why not?
I disagree. Because they had a whole other 3 innings in that game, and they also had Game 7 at home.
Whatever.
Anyway, some other notable games. The Desert Baby, the MLB's new homer park, the D-backs and the Rockies combined for 8 homers in the Diamondbacks' 9-8 victory. Tony Clark and Felipe Lopez, both of the Diamondbacks, hit 2 homers each, 1 from each side of the plate. I believe that's only the second time that's ever happened in MLB history where 2 teammates have hit a home run from both sides of the plate in the same game.
That is true.
It's the first time it's ever happened on opening day. The other time this happened was in 2000 when Jorge Posada and Bernie Williams did it for the Yankees.
It's kind of crazy.
It is. I mean, like ESPN did like a whole little like split screen ditty on it just to show how crazy it would be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so congratulations though to I believe Felipe Lopez was he was a free agent that signed. He's one of only a few free agents that have ever hit 2 homers in their first 2 at bats for a new team. I can't remember exactly the stat, but I do know that it's a very rare occurrence.
Okay. And that kind of brings us to my trivia question of the day.
Okay.
That I wanted to stump
And
Zach
I do
on
have one more game, but go ahead.
today. Who holds the record for the most home runs on opening day in their career? And how many?
Oh,
is
okay.
that?
Now, can I just go with the person that's tied for it? I don't know the other one, but I do know one.
Okay.
That's Ken Griffey Jr.
All right. Do you know how many?
I believe it is 8.
That is correct. But you don't know who he's tied with.
I don't know who he's tied with. I do know that he's tied for first, though.
Okay.
You didn't really stump me there, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you must watch SportsCenter.
Yeah. Dude, I was up until 3. What do you think I just left on? Because I didn't want to watch the post game on CBS. What do you think I jumped to?
ESPN.
Yeah, I got to see the first ESPN from Los Angeles episode. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
You didn't stay up until 1 o'clock?
Well,
The 1
yeah.
o'clock Sports Center, man, from
I
Los
did.
Angeles. Okay, I'm officially not on the internet anymore, I don't think. Wait. Now it says I am. This is confusing.
You are not. on
Uh,
Facebook.
It says I am.
Well, here it says you're not.
Well, here it says that I have friends online, and it actually popped up. Here it says you're not online. What are you talking about?
I'm online.
No, you're not. My first and only A is Allie Hopkins.
Shout out there to Allie Hopkins.
She's not listening. She's in high school. She's on spring break.
You're definitely not on here, though.
You're
so
definitely not on here.
I think you're messed up.
I'll
But,
refresh my homepage.
If anybody knows the answer to that last half of the trivia question, who is Ken Griffey Jr. tied with for most home runs on opening day with 8? Other than that, did you say that? Are you done over there, or do you have one more?
Yeah.